you play with her, then you really might die. Designer on my teeth, purple and a Mary jeans. Roll me up a leaf, yeah, out of finest pack. Smoking on this loud, blowing on my shorty back. Call me late night when she had panic attack. I told her slide through and pull up in my ass. Shit my ways, shit my ways, shit my past. Sipping on the Henny, yeah, tryna love you back. Fucked up in my head, tryna move on from my past. Shorty wanna play, why you doing me like that? Why you doing me like that?
You want to play any other records?
Yeah, I'll play North Face. That's what I'm gonna draw.
Sure.
Okay, I'll introduce the song first. Turn it up a little bit. So is it picking up in the mic fine?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, even you can pull the mic so close to you. Would that be good?
I can put it like that.
No, actually, I'm gonna keep it real.
Maybe you want to turn the echo down?
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Yep. Way better.
All right. Let me know when it's recording.
It's recording.
All right. This next one. This one is dropping April 12th, I'm pretty sure. One day before my birthday, so it's like my birthday gift to all you guys. But this one's called North Face. Most people have heard it, but like it's still unreleased. And once this one drops, it's crazy.
Yo, you know what it is? 639 shit. Free me, free my nigga Rico, free my nigga Glizzy,
Free my cousin, yo, free shooter. Up the
639 shit is gonna be free soon. Free me, straight out 2025.
Lucci bout to spaz,
This one's called North Face. All cap, I don't do this.
All these walls calling me, asking me for cocaine. Shorty left my place like shorty in her whole face. Whipping out a foreign off a perk, causing roll rage. Cody caught a up, do a drill in his North Face. Straight from the phone, murder city where the guns at. Posted on the street with shorty and some hood rat. Re-up on a quarter, turn that shit to a half ounce. Lurking with traps, but yeah, we in the trap house. FTP the label, yeah, shout out to the brand. Couple model bitches, yeah, doing OnlyFans. Bitch, I'm feeling so hot, I might fly to Neverland. Yeah, yo, shorty out here calling me Peter Pan. Yeah, these peons only talking when they on the IG. Yo, E-Dog, why you talking hot on a live stream? Yeah, you saying that you that, but you really just a cap. When I catch you locking, knowing that you get a head tap. Posted in the east, yeah, you know I keep a strap. A 40 on me every time I spin back. Like spin around the block all the time. Crush another 8 and I just did a line. Slurring on my words cause I'm off these pills. Sipping on that Henny, man, shit, I'm feeling real. Call her up a bitch and I told her suck my dick. Tweets and gang, yeah, bitch, you know when that we rich. All these walls calling me, asking me for cocaine. Shorty left my place like shorty in her.
Lucci was making the beat because I told him, I was like, I want like a Juice WRLD beat, but I want like a Toronto sound on it, if that makes any sense. And he was like, what the fuck is that?
Shout out to Lucci.
Yeah, shout out Lucci.
I think I met him.
No, yeah, he was at the show that night. No, yeah, shout out Lucci. And yo, we were just making this beat though, and he started with that guitar melody, and I was like humming something. I was like, and then like I came with the bar, all these wops calling me, asking me for cocaine, and then it just went from there. And just, yeah, we just kept building it, but that's not true. That's all cap. I don't sell coke.
It's all good, bro. This is dope, man. I really like this, and I think this thing is gonna take it somewhere way far away.
No, yeah, hopefully, like that's the goal. Just to try to get there out there as much as possible. And like I was talking about, I have that one country song. I'll play the verse for you guys. Hold up. It's a Canadian country artist too, by the way. Shout out Mackenzie Porter. I'm just gonna play my verse now.
All these thoughts up in my head of all these long nights. Yeah, I'm popping up a pill for a late flight. And travel around the world, I'm doing shows now. Just opened up a runner in his hometown. Shout out all the brothers that be stacking up the guam. Ever since a youngin' knew I made it to the top. Gotta do it for my hood, yeah, I'm never gonna stop. Hoping that this music shit never gon' flop.
That's all y'all get. That's all y'all get. But like, that one's gonna go hard.
Yo,
That's
brother,
crazy.
you know, I wanted to get to know you more. And I think you also a little bit into music, huh?
A little bit. Not as much as them, but trying to start out and stuff, you know.
Just haven't built a lot of crafts to say yes.
Yeah, I haven't built a lot yet.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, if you're using it, if you feel like you want to be that type of person, make yourself do the activities, you know.
Yeah, I've been having fun with it, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot. And plus two, hanging out with him and also OG, those were kind of like inspirations to get me wanting to do it too.
That's amazing, brother. What kind of records are you interested in?
Mostly just rap, but
This guy likes country music.
not that much, but like.
Yo,
But you were blasting Morgan Wallen
a few songs are good.
You're Morgan Wallen, sorry. I'm not even dissing on country music. This guy's just lying. I was gonna call him out on it.
No, I don't listen to country that much, but I did say I like it.
Sincerely, man, I listen to blues more than countries, but you know, all different vibes.
Yeah.
I appreciate it sometimes.
By the way, that's the. Yeah, I can't really see that, but that's the cover art for North Face. It's crazy, yo. Crazy cover art.
Yeah, that's dope.
Oh shit.
That's lit, man. I cannot wait for you to expose that music outside and a lot of people to also hear it.
Yeah, I
If
can't wait.
anybody watching this, please, I really appreciate it. Just give it a share. And yeah,
Make sure-
thank
make
you.
sure you
Also,
guys follow my Instagram.
follow my guy over here, LXAM.
Yeah, LXAM. It's on all platforms, all music platforms, and my Instagram is LXAM official. So
I'll put the links below.
yeah, just put the links below. It's my Instagram. Make sure to give it a follow.
And I'll have my shit out when I actually drop something.
I'll promote this guy when he drops something.
It's in the works. Don't worry.
We gotta-
I got you. If you feel like you want to spill anything, man, feel free.
I have one thing working on with OG. I think it has some potential with it.
Honestly, yo, we're like the whole goal is to build a record label and like just get all the homies on the label. All the homies, like kind of what Eminem did with Shady Records. Like, because if they're not like how Interscope didn't want to sign like D12, like I don't know. Let's say I get a big break or like OG gets a big break, right? And they want to sign. Like, let's say they want to sign him. And like they don't want to sign me, or they want to sign me but they don't want to sign him, for example. The whole like the plan technically is to like let's say they sign one of us, then we're just gonna go build our own record label off like how Shady
Off the name that you-
how Shady Records is like under Interscope Records type shit. So they'd be like pretty much our own record label just under
You speak
Sony,
of
under
Slim
Interscope.
Shady?
Yeah. So it's like that I can go sign all my homies type shit and be like, you guys can still make your music, you guys still on a label, and like you guys just under me, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What does it mean to have a record label?
I don't know exactly. I've never.
Is this the one concept, one word out there?
I just
what
left my
does it
label
mean?
actually.
I'm sorry.
I was on a label for a couple months, but I just left it like about 2 weeks ago, just due to some like, nothing personal against the label, just some differences to where it's just like. We couldn't work together, you know what I mean? Just because we have two different creative thought processes, but there's no hate. That's still my brother at the end of the day. He's still got all the love for the guy, but
as long as you're showing
Yeah.
the support,
No, yeah,
within
I
the
just-
label. That's what it means to work together.
yeah, we just got different thought processes, so it's just like we just can't work one-on-one like that. But it's all love still. That's still my homie at the end of the day. But that's why I just kind of want to start my own label. So it's like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
From my perspective, what I've been thinking, I've been like, as most upcoming artists, they're looking for inspiration or for some tools or to be more aware, some knowledge to help them, with their career. So a lot of people are asking for the knowledge. A lot of artists, right? But one thing I would take that we look for, that we hope for record labels to sign us. I would say, if you get yourself around studios, this and that, one day it'll happen that you will have a girl that'll be in your favor, or even somebody to take your name in.
No, yeah, even being
Somebody.
co-signed, even getting co-signed by an artist, like that'd be super cool to me. Like
Co-signed.
get like, 'cause I know like rappers like Polo G, they've co-signed like upcoming artists. A Boogie's co-signed upcoming artists. So like having a co-sign from someone like A Boogie, Lil TJ, Polo G, any of those artists, that'd be super cool in my opinion. And like I'd hope that one day, I don't know, someone could show my music to them, or I can just keep going forward to one day they'll hear it, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people are very independent artists. I think there's a lot of independent artists, and
honestly, independence is the way to go. Like, if like you want to have your own record label, that's kind of how like. No hate to artists that are signed, but independence really really dope nowadays, and a lot more artists are doing it because like a couple years ago, that being independent wasn't really looked at as taken too seriously. But go look at Lil Mabu, go look at NLE. All these guys are independent artists, and they're huge, and like they're making money. And the best thing about being independent is you don't have to give their record label any cuts. You get all that money to yourself. And like you're on a record label, you're gonna have to give them, I don't know, like sometimes like a 70% cut, and you're only getting 20% of that
for all the
money.
Touring. And
yeah, like you're barely getting any money out of it. And like a lot of artists will say, well, I'm not making that much money off the music.
It's because you get a lot of help from a lot of people.
Yeah.
If you have a record label, that's a big thing. And
like it's definitely handy.
The media could be aware that, oh, this guy got signed. I can see his record, the new project about Highway. Oh, it's being released by this record label.
Yeah, that was the last.
That's so major. But being independent, some people who live in the basements, starting like that, right?
That's why I record most of my stuff in the basement.
I think to be independent, it does cost a lot.
No, it does. Definitely does cost a lot to be independent.
And you always need,
but like
you always need a group of people to help you with advertisements and also
that'd be definitely
shows.
Good to have like marketing teams and like teams to help you promote. Because like I don't really know how to use TikTok. Like I know what to do, but I don't know. I'm not very good at promoting my stuff. So that's why
I always tell this to myself. If I finish an album, say let's freaking 12 songs, all relative, all related to each other. In some type of way, that's when I'll feel comfortable. If I get like 12 records, that's when I'll feel comfortable. In this day age, that I can stand up, call every club, this and that, and tell them, hey, Deanobuzz, I'd like to open up a show.
That's what I've been trying to do too. Like, I'll just hit up promoters.
As long as you have a huge
like the worst they can say, the worst a promoter can tell someone like as an upcoming artist is no, or that the show is full. Like I'll constantly go like all these big shows coming to the city. I'll constantly go in the promoters' emails, be like, yo, let me get on this. What will it take for me to get on this? Or like, do I have to pay something to get on type shit? Like I'm willing to do that stuff, and that's just how it has to be. Because like I said, the worst they can say is no.
Yeah, but you have to just know that. Check that as motivation. Say, hey.
Yeah, someone says no, that's just gonna motivate me to go harder. And like, actually, I'm not even gonna say it, but certain promoters in the city don't want to give me a chance. Let's just put it like that.
Man, there's a lot of fucking. In this day age, it's a lot of radios, but who listens to radios nowadays?
They're really like not a lot of people listen to the radio, and like
we when we were younger, we used to listen to our grandparents or elders, right?
And even
hearing to radios, and then we also set an ear close to them.
And even then,
nowadays, nobody's focused on radio. But I think one thing that's lacking on one thing, not going out there to take stories from people.
And if people are listening to the radio, it's not necessarily like the local Winnipeg channel. They're listening to like Sirius XM, where you can get stuff from the States, and you can go listen to like a rap channel all the way in like California or whatever. And like that's kind of my goal, to get my music out there to like radio stations like that. Because personally, I don't think my music would fit on Energy 106 or like Virgin Radio, like because that's more like a pop station. And like yeah, they play rap sometimes, but it's super rare, and it's super censored, and just like I don't know, like yeah, it's just like my songs wouldn't fit on that personally. So that's why I want to get on like Sirius XM or bigger radio stations out in the States, because they got less restrictions of what they can put on the radio and what they can say. Yeah. Same with podcasts, even like you've got a lot of less restrictions with podcasts than you could on like a radio interview.
Absolutely, but there's nobody backing me up myself.
No, I don't really know one backing me up either.
No, because I'm saying that some podcasts, they're very outlooking on how what terms they use, But I don't really mind. I like to make people feel themselves.
Yeah, no,
comfortable.
Exactly. Like that's why I like this podcast too, because I can just be like honest. And some podcasts, I feel like I gotta watch what I say. And even like the other interview I've done,
they like to keep it.
Not the one with you, but I did like a different interview with someone else, and I just kind of had to watch what I said on it, and like I'm fine with that, because like gotta be media trained. Like you can't be talking all wild in every interview, but like you know what I mean. Like it's definitely, if I can be like this, I'm more comfortable because I can just be honest with you guys and like really feel like I can connect with the fans more.
You know,
Don't put on some fake persona.
At some point, everybody could say doing one thing. We didn't used to believe in ourselves, or sometimes we just feel like we're barely getting there.
I definitely feel like that sometimes.
And sometimes it happens that when we really want to get out of our comfort zone, we say, "Fuck it, this is the time that I gotta release this whole record."
That's kind of what I'm
just writing and then post it. The way it's scripted, I don't really care about how people may see it as, "Hey, is this really a song?" You know, some people do freestyles, a fucking freestyle, like probably 2 pages, saying all of that, and why not build some blocks or verses or make it arrangeable.
That's what OG was telling me too. He was like, I don't know if you were there that day, but like he was saying to me, he was like, "Yo, this year is like, we're just like not fuck the drill, but it's like we're not just doing drill shit." I mean, I'm already like not just doing drill, but like he was saying to like, we're gonna hop on anything, any style of beat that we can do, anything that we can make music over. That's the goal this year. It's just like we're not just sticking to one little box. Yeah. That's why I did that country song, because it's just different. Like no one's really doing country in the city. No one's doing rock in the city, and I can do it, but I just don't do it that much. I'm very versatile. I want to hop on some like Latin beats or like Afro beats even. Like that'd be really cool to hop on. Like I'm really into Afro beats. Like I'll just listen to them chilling at home by myself, just vibing out.
I have one African record in my language, mixed Arabic. But yeah, it's dope.
Oh yeah, definitely it'd be dope to even like learn another language, so I could like sing in Spanish or something on a song. That'd be really cool.
You know, maybe I could say this. A lot of people would probably say, "Oh, Dino's a very quiet person. Dino is not very shy. Or Dino is not very engaging with me." And we all have that experiences, right? To speak about ourselves. But one thing I can just tell I can convince those people by saying that, you know, I've learned 4 languages. 4 languages is a lot.
Yeah, you look forward.
I speak 4 languages. I learned 4 languages. And then what's the reason that somebody would question me that you're not very engaging with me?
The only language I know.
No, this is something that I question myself, yeah? And then I told myself, you know, maybe that I'm not just feeling comfortable getting, you know, to ask you these questions or to ask you to be too sensitive. I'm not in the mood, maybe, but you know, I can always get around some people to collaborate and talk and all that. Yeah, 4 languages is not a little thing. It's a lot of things.
Yeah,
you learn about. And I could just say that in whatever you're doing, just believe in yourself. This is gonna work out. It's just taking this. It's taking slow time, but it's gonna work out. Yeah.
Most like long journeys and stuff go through a lot of hardship too.
Man, I just a few days ago, I heard this story. One of my friends, best friend, Adam, was mentioned to me that, you know, yesterday I wasn't feeling well. I've been thinking about suicide, all this. Hearing from him, I took that serious. Anybody could. Hearing from him, and I told myself, yo, you telling me that, it shocked me.
Wait, what did I say?
One of my friends was telling me that he was getting like in stage of trying to suicidal, just with thoughts of that.
Yeah.
Felt enough of it. So you know, I took that serious. I told myself, I need to figure out how I can help you to open up yourself, or else another day you might go through the same.
There's definitely been days that
things like that.
There's definitely been days that I've like felt down like that. So not maybe not necessarily anymore, but like I don't know, about a year, 2 years ago, I'd say. Yeah, I definitely felt those a lot more, to where I was like had those like down days, but I've definitely gotten better, and I've definitely been like working myself out of that, like breaking my comfort zone, and like that's what everyone needs to do. You just got to work on it. Like that's the best way to like, because this is what I tell myself. Honestly, I got this from Andrew Tate, but like it's all depression. Like no hate to anyone that's depressed, and I don't even mean this in a hateful way, but depression's really just all like a mind game. Same with like motivation, like how Andrew Tate said, like it's all in your head. If you convince yourself that you're not depressed and like you just convince yourself that you're not depressed and get yourself out of that whole mindset, you'll be fine. Because I'm telling you, if you're gonna lock
with everything,
I'm telling yourself right now, if you go lock yourself in a room and like put the LED lights on all day, listening to music, being depressed type shit, like no shit, you're gonna feel fucking sad because you're not going outside, you're not getting natural light and all that. And that, as much as it sounds cringy, it helps. Going outside helps. Doing stuff with your day, distracting yourself will help you get out of that hole. And that's what I like have been doing over the last year, just breaking my comfort zone, going out more, doing music, going to the studio and all that, and it's helped. And now I definitely feel like I don't feel as depressed. And yeah, there's definitely still some days where I'm down. Everyone's gonna have those days though, but it's all really just like in your head, I feel like. And if you can convince yourself that it's not there, that will definitely help. That's the first step, I feel like. But I'm not trying to like look down on anybody, because I definitely do get some people's depression and anxiety is a lot more severe than others. Some people have it really bad, so like it might not just be that easy for everybody.
They kept those fears in the hall for a long
But yeah,
time.
exactly. Yeah, they've also held those fears in for a long time and not gotten seek the proper help for it. So yeah, it's all about seeking help and like being able to accept that you know what's up. That's what I feel like. You got to accept it as the first step to being able to help yourself. And that's something I didn't get like 2 years ago, and now I'm just starting to get that more. Cause I used to struggle with like addiction. I'd always tell myself I'm not addicted, but then now if I like, I don't know, I go get high or something, I'll notice, oh, I want that again, but I'll tell myself I can't do that again, because that's how addiction starts. You know, I can do it for fun sometimes, but I don't want to build a problem off of it. And I feel like a lot of people don't have that self-control. So if you can get that self-control, that's good. And like, that's coming from me. Like, I'm still recovering. Like I'd say, I'm still a recovering addict. But and everyone relapses.
Everybody.
Falls.
This is what I said. I've been trying to tell this to as much people as I could know. Life these days for me has been feeling like a dream for me.
That's how it's been feeling too. Is every day it's just kind of like,
Not like
feels
every
a
day.
dream.
That's how I feel like it's just like a dream to me. And I wish somebody could knew how great that feels. Just being in a dream. Like when you go to sleep and dream about whatever shit, whatsoever.
I got wild dreams.
You are just in your presence. When you're in presence, you see yourself in third perspective. But you don't even, sometimes you don't see the structure of yourself walking around. But you just hear it communicating and you can see your whole body. But you're in presence. You don't run around in your dreams. Run around, that means that you have to move your body.
In my dreams,
right? You're just doing that within your intuition. And
I mean, actually, I'm not talking about my dreams, because like my dreams are wild. Last night, I had a dream. It was me, my girl, I think a couple of her friends. I think my friends are there too. We all got like this Airbnb cabin, right? And I don't know how this dream even happened. It's a wild dream though. We're at this Airbnb cabin, right? And it's like we're in like some like middle of nowhere though. We're like in like the forest, looking like a horror movie. Like it's a whole horror movie type shit. And then everyone just starts dying, but like gruesomely dying. Like everyone's just heads getting chopped off, blood splattered everywhere. And I was like, what the fuck am I dreaming about? Like, I got wild dreams.
Oh my gosh, I haven't dreamed such an image like that in a while. You can't imagine. Bro.
I like woke up and I was just like, I like looked at my girl.
Were their heads just being splattered, or actually somebody trying to?
Like it was wild, yo. Like full on like gore in my dreams. Like I don't know what goes on in my head. Maybe I do need help.
Have you dreamed about fighting plankton and trying to steal back the fucking Krabby Patty formula?
I also had a dream one time.
I'm trying to dream about that, doing that thing, but what? That's crazy.
I had a dream one time that Ice blocked me too, and I like text Ice. I was like, "Yo, bro, my dream is that you blocked me, and I started beefing you." And he's like, "What the fuck?"
No, literally half the shit in my head, I'm like, did I dream that, or is it real?
Yeah, I don't even know half the time. I'll just be doing cook shit.
That's one of them. Sometimes we go through some events and we always learn. Whatever it could be, even a little thing, we always learn about it. We'll pull some things about it. So speaking of if anybody, if okay, let me ask you yourself, Liam, and again, you also go by LM.
Yeah.
Yes. What is it like to to remove yourself out of your fears? Fears is a big question. What are some
Like tips or whatever.
tips? Yeah.
Like I said, just like distracting myself with
Distract
like
yourself, yeah.
with as much as I can possibly do. Like I'll go just hang out with people every day.
So-
Like being alone, as bad as it sounds, like I don't know. Like when I'm alone, that's probably the when I'm really in my feels the most. I'm all alone. But like it's mainly at nighttime too, because like I'll be just in my room at night, just chilling. That's when I really get in my head, and like I'll work myself up about shit that is not true. Like I was telling my
how long
doctor.
could you think or visualize?
I got a while now. It's definitely more noticeable now, but that's also probably because that like I'm just more self-aware of everything and like going on in my life. So, but like for example, I was telling my doctor this like a week or two ago. I don't know. I have this like thing. I don't know. I bet a lot of other people have it too. But it's for example, I'll like make up a situation in my head, right? That doesn't even have to be a real situation. It could be like I could just make up a situation in my head, and I'll start overthinking the situation. I'll think of like how many different outcomes, like 100 different outcomes of that situation, when none of them are even real. It's not even a real situation.
Literally same
I'll
though.
just work myself up about shit that's not even actually happening, and I'll get mad and I'll start tripping out, being like, yo, like I don't want that to happen, but it's just like it's not even gonna happen. It's just I don't know. That's normally only when I'm alone though. I try not to let that happen when I'm with people, but it also does sometimes. But yeah.
Well, I like to ask just, this question about how you get out of fears. I would say that when it comes to getting to know anybody, you want to understand like what are they most afraid of, you know how they go through it.
Oh, yeah.
We always just to have a great partnership, great relationship, or get to know somebody in depth is to understand how they determine their life with all aspects. I question myself if somebody wants to hurt themselves for something that they feel guilty, something they feel very regret of. It's very scary. Imagine this. Even having God is who we believe in. It's most people.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody has a lot of beliefs to say. But listen.
I don't really
So
have to
hearing from God, we know that if we do good deeds, He will accept. If we do bad deeds, He will try to give us some other things that we could try to change ourselves with, or just to maybe one day He will punish us for the wrong deeds we did.
No, yeah, that's why like
But
I'm definitely trying to connect.
listen. God is like the first point of view in everything, and we humans too. We have like our eyes. We have intuition. We can speak to the world, and as like the very first perspective, we're the first thing to the world, to anything. Just ask God that if you were to tell yourself that I feel fear of seeking help, maybe let me just hurt myself for the for the regrets that I did, and hurt myself for guiltiness that I felt. It shouldn't be that way that a person who's seen as the very first big image, or who determines the life that it should be the way they want to. They shouldn't kill themselves.
I'm definitely not. Yeah, that's
And even hold fears, to hold it should never be that hard. Life is just one little aspect, one little thing. Even there's one word for it. What other way could you say life? Life, right? Yeah. So it's one little thing. Just disappear from whatever it's awakening you or not in bad terms.
Yo, don't even judge my O's. I don't do that. I was just trying to like see if I could do it. So don't even judge my O's, people. Like,
What are the O's?
these. Can you do it?
Oh.
Like, what do you like? Look.
No, I can't do O's for sure.
Yo, don't even judge me. Like,
I can't do it for sure.
I used
I'm
to
not
be able to
gonna
do
lie.
it really well, but that's also because I used to hit like a big ass box vapes that make like how much smoke in your mouth. It's just a little bit of smoke, so don't even come at me, people. Suck your mother. Just kidding.
Maybe I should put that as a block word for my Chanel. It's all good. All right, brother. Cool. It's been nice meeting you, brother. I don't want to keep you for way too long. It's midnight. And Liam.
Nice meeting you too.
No, yeah, it's definitely good to do an interview again.
Thanks for bringing me on here.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, brother.